Welcome to the Gameshow Gameshow. I'm your co-host, Louis Fairbanks. Let's meet our contestants. Coming from Madison, Illinois, this lady enjoys cake decoration, talking, and dancing. Let's meet Happy Feet. Work those happy feet on down here. Look at this lovely ensemble. Go Happy, go Happy. Next up, coming from his house. Yeah, I like it. This gentleman enjoys breeding penguins and eating pizza. Let's meet John Johnson. Yeah, I like that big one. All right. Yeah. Coming at you from Planet Claire. He enjoys dog walking, cheese eating, and walking on the water. Squad Jones. This lady comes from her mother, and she enjoys being fabulous. Lady T. Yeah, being fabulous all over the place. Coming from Chicago, wherever that is. This lady enjoys baking and basketball and eating. Cookie cake. Yeah. Coming from Midlothian, she enjoys reading, shopping, eating. Miss Penelope Camacho. This next gentleman enjoys very simply sleep. T-Bonius! Yeah. Also coming at you from Chicago, this lady enjoys art, making art, being free, and reading. Delish! Coming from Los Angeles, she enjoys basketball and reading and traveling. This is Becky with the good hair. I wish I had that hair. Coming from Tatooine, he enjoys baseball and clothes. This is Maddie T. Alright, and also coming from Chicago, this gentleman enjoys reading, radiation, sleeping, sitting quietly, with the Farrah Fawcett. She's on fire. Coming from a place that's all over the news these days, Wakanda. He enjoys music and eating. Yes. All right. And without further ado, your hostess with the mostest, Miss Allie.
Let's do it.
Welcome to the Gameshow, where you're going to see our brave and bold contestants match their trivia and game show skills against all of our challenges. It's time to push away that tablet, buckle into the easy chair, and pull up that TV dinner for the Gameshow Gameshow. I'm Pinklebottom.
I'm your co-host, Louis Fairbanks.
Hillary! Over the next 60 minutes, our contestants will answer trivia questions and compete to complete all of our challenges to see who will be named our game show king or queen.
Right here, right here.
Contestants, are you ready?
Yeah.
Watchers at home, are you ready? Yeah. And Hillary, are you ready?
Oh yeah!
Then let's get started with the Gameshow Gameshow. Here we have 6 categories. They are boy bands, show us your match this pose, famous underwear, Disney movies, and U.S. history. Becky with the good hair. Where are we going to go first?
Disney movies.
Disney movies for how many points?
You can do this.
50? How many points can I
Girl,
You're
5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right.
Waiting from Stanley.
Becky with the
Flubber for 5 points. In Flubber, what's the name of the professor's robot sidekick? All right, Becky.
Sticky.
Is it Sticky?
No.
Sorry, no, I'll read it one more time and we'll get one more. In Flubber, what is the name of the professor's robot sidekick?
Watch Flubber. Nobody likes that movie.
All right. What do we got, John?
Eve.
Is it Eve? I'm sorry, no, Hillary, what is the name of that robot sidekick?
Weebo.
It is Weebo.
I watched the original
It's a tough one.
Flubber.
John, where do you think we should go next on this board?
match this pose for
You would.
4.
Ooh, okay, now this category is just a little bit different than the other trivia questions. This one, there is nothing for me to read, so if you can match this pose, stick your paddle out. All right, T-Bonius, come on down and tell us that pose.
Wait, I'm about to be real impressed.
As best you can, T-Bonius.
Oh my God! Yay! Wait,
All right, T-Bonius gets 4 points as well as control of the board. T-Bonius, where did you get those mad skills?
I was just born.
You can't.
It's a natural.
Yeah, you can't train that. You just gotta have it. All right, T-Bonius, where do we need to go next? This board.
Let's do famous underwear.
Oh.
All right, famous underwear.
For 5.
Famous underwear for 5 points. Name the superhero Mr. Crump was transformed into by 2 4th-grade boys, George and Harold, in this 14-book children's series. First person after. I read the question was T-Bonius.
You already did it too early.
Captain Underwear.
Is it Captain Underwear?
No.
I'm sorry, no, I'm going to read it one more time because we got a lot of people who want to answer this one. All right, name the superhero Mr. Crump was transformed into by 2 4th-grade boys, George and Harold, in this 14-book children's series. Yes, John.
Captain Underpants.
Is it Captain Underpants? Yes, it is. And that means, John, you have control of the board. Where are we going to go next?
Okay, we're going to do match this pose for
No.
5.
Match this pose for 5 points.
Now I know what's going on.
All right, let's see who can match this pose.
What did I do?
All right, again, John.
Go, John!
It's
It's your birthday.
You mean this spot here?
Oh my God.
Uh-oh.
I used to be able to do that when I was your age.
No.
Keep pressing up.
Keep going.
Decision goes to Hillary. She's given those 5 points. As well as control of the board. One more time, John. Where are we going to go next?
We're going to do match this pose for 2.
Come on.
All right,
Hey,
you
dude,
can
what is
match
up?
this pose for 2 points. All right, Becky, come on down and show us that
Looks
pose.
like it's the left foot.
Goodbye. There we go.
Well done. She clearly has some karate stylings as well as control of the board. Where do you want to take us next?
Can I do Disney movies for 3?
Ew.
Disney movies for 3 points.
We had some Aladdin.
And there's your name written on the bottom of the boots of this cowboy. All right,
That's me.
Farrah. Farrah, where are we going?
Woody.
Is it Woody? It is. All right, Farrah, I see it matches your vest quite well. Where are we going to go next?
Original Woody, right?
Sure, let's go Disney movies for 2.
Disney movies for 2 points. Sticking with what we know. Who is the nanny that uses an umbrella as her method of transportation? All right, we have Scrod. What do you think, Scrod?
How about Mary Poppins?
Is it Mary Poppins?
What's
It
your
is, of
middle
course,
name?
Mary
What's your middle
Poppins.
Muffin.
And,
It's not perfect.
wow, that's some knowledge right there.
Right, there we go.
Where you want to go?
How about U.S. history for 3?
U.S. history for 3 points.
You better get it.
Who was the 44th president? Yes, Farrah.
Please.
President Barack Obama.
Is it President Barack Obama? It is. And you know what it is, folks? Also, it is time to spin the wheel of fortune cookie. Delish. Come on down and spin this wheel for me.
Hold my paddle.
All right. Now I need you to spin this wheel and say no blammies, no blammies, no blammies.
No blammies, no blammies, no blammies.
All right. Well done. Well done. Let's see where our wheel ends. It ends
Spin it to win
in
it.
spin it to win it. So now I need you to pick your favorite color among the following: green, white, orange, and blue.
Green, white, orange, and blue.
That's not
Pick one.
I will pick orange.
All right, if everyone could turn around to your stack of
Orange.
drawers there and open the orange drawer. This is an all play. This is an all play. You're all playing for yourself. You can pull out, you should find 3 poker chips in there. Now what you are going to do is you're going to take those poker chips. You're going to sit your elbow out flat, make a nice flat surface, and stick your poker chips on the end there.
Stacked or flat?
Stacked up Because what you are going to do when I say go, you are going to try to catch those poker chips with that same hand. You sure can put down your paddle if you want to. Yep, you get one chance, but you get 2 points for each of those tokens that you catch. On your mark, get set, go. All right, Scrooge. Hey, we got 6 points for Cookie. Let's see what here. 2 points for Delish, 6 points for Becky, 6 points for Matty T. And what do you know? Nothing? All right. You can leave those there. Our PAs will take care of it. When I say our PAs, I mean Hillary and Allie. Yes, indeedy. All right. Now, Ms. Happy Feet, where would you like us to go next?
Number 2 on the boys band.
All right. Boy bands for 2 points. What group is the opposite of the old adults off the street? Yes, Becky.
New Kids on the Block.
Isn't New Kids on the Block? It is.
I was gonna say back.
Now where are we going next?
You know I like my Disney movies.
Disney movies for 4 points. If Ariel from The Little Mermaid gave you a dinglehopper, what would she be giving you? All right, we're gonna go over here to Lady T. A fork? Would it be a fork? Said with such confidence there, she gets those points as well as control of the board.
Controlling the board.
You are.
What does that mean exactly?
You pick
So
one.
you're gonna go.
Keep up.
I'm more of the weakest link.
Shut up. No, let's do show us yours. Let's do show us yours.
All right. So now this is another special category. As soon as I'm done reading it, you can put your paddle out. If you can show us this special thing, show us your, for 2 points, moonwalk. All right. I think that was right over here. Come on down and show us. All right. Very well done. Where did you learn those sweet moves, Cookie?
I'm gonna say I get it from my mama.
Oh.
You got that from your daddy.
Where you want to go?
Show us yours.
Let's go with boy bands for 3 points.
All right. Boy band for 3 points. You might call them the original boy band. They are John, Paul, George, and... All right, first person after was Lady T. What do you got?
Beatles.
Is it John, Paul, George, and the Beatles? No, sorry, not. I am going to read it one more time. You might call them the original boy band. They are John, Paul, George, and...
Oh, yeah.
All right, Scrod.
Ringo.
Is it Ringo? It is Ringo. Listen, I like this.
That's how kids mess up all the park.
Is there a category that's speaking to you today?
I have famous underwear for 3.
Famous underwear for 3 points. Man knows what he wants. What superhero wears red underwear on the outside of his costume? All right, to Delish.
That would be Superman.
Who is it? Superman. It is, and that means Delish. You get to tell us where we're going to go next.
Okay, we're gonna go.
I'm sorry. We're going to, my colleague would like U.S. history, so he better not mess this up. U.S. history for 5.
She's giving it to him.
Maddie,
We
are a team, aren't we?
This person was the first African American ever appointed to the U.S. Supreme Court from 1967 to 1991. Yes, no.
Thurgood Marshall.
Is it Thurgood Marshall? A man who knows his history and also knows where we're going next.
You weren't listening. She said every man for himself.
All right, No is getting 5 points and tells us he wants to see another 5-pointer with boy bands for 5 points. Before he was living La Vida Loca, Ricky Martin sang in what group?
I know this.
All right, what do you got, Penelope?
Menudo.
Is it Menudo? It is Menudo. She says this with confidence. It seems like you speak from what you know.
Yes.
All right. What do you know about this board?
Show us your for 5.
Show us your for 5 points. Who can show us? All right, Becky, come on down and show us your breakdance backspin.
Backspin, backspin.
Can we do it? No, I'm not clapping.
She is her sister and they get it from her daddy. That's a butt spin, not a back spin. Hey,
she gets I've never seen a backspin where someone spun on their front. What would you call that move?
Well, that's how you get into it. You know, you gotta get momentum going.
So where is that momentum leading us?
To grandmother. Which one do you want?
I don't know.
Let's go with U.S. history for 2, and hopefully she knows that time period.
All right. Let's see. Who knows? U.S. history for 2 points.
For you.
What month did the United States enter World War II?
Oh, I know which month we got out.
All right, John. John, what do you got?
1918?
Month?
No.
All right,
December.
Because it's in December, it is, and T-Bonius gets those points. But we are going to go again to the Wheel of Fortune. Miss Happy Feet, can you come on down? Miss Happy Feet, can you come on down? Sorry, T-Bonius. We're switching it up here.
Okay.
Will you say no blammies, no blammies?
No, they gotta spin the wheel. The wheel.
Blammies.
Happy
Feet, you can stay right here because we are going to have you play Teal or No Teal. This is just for you.
Teal or
now,
No Teal.
you will notice that we have here 4 briefcases, 2 of which are teal and 2 of which are not teal. Now, I need you first to tell me which 2 of these briefcases you would like to eliminate from play. Each of these briefcases has in them either 5, 1, 2, or 0 points. So you could get anywhere from 0 to 5 points. But 2 of them are going to go out of play right away. Which 2 do you want to lose?
This one.
All right.
And this one.
All right, so the 2 not teal are going to be removed from play. Now, Hillary, if you could please come on down and show us what is it these circumstances that she is not going home with today.
1.
All right, not bad. There you are. So now, the decision comes down. You have 2 briefcases left. Which one do you want Hillary to open, and which will contain the points that you earn for this challenge?
Right. On the right. No, the one on the left. No, the other one.
All right, just go one closer to her. It could be 0, or it could be 5 points. What does that be getting? 0 points, but she does get points for spinning that wheel. Teal or not teal.
It could be all. It could have been all 0.
All right. Now, T-Bonius. Since you were cheated out of picking before, where do you want to take us now?
What?
Let's do U.S. history for 4.
U.S. history for 4 points. What year did the U.S. land on the moon?
What?
All right, T-Bonius, coming back to you.
1969.
Was it 1969? Wow. It was, and you again have control of the board. Where do we go next?
We're going to try famous underwear again.
How many points?
4.
All right, famous underwear for 4 points. What film featured Sacha Baron Cohen in a very nice mankini sling thong style of underwear? Yes, no.
Very
Was it Borat? Very nice. No. What was the full title of that film? I don't know either. You get those points and control the board. Where do you want to go next?
Show us your for 4.
Show us your for 4 points. Who can show us their silly human trick?
Uh-oh.
All right, come on down, Cookie.
Silly human trick. Okay, it's got chicken head. Chicken head.
All right, she missed those points.
Oh my God.
I like it.
Silly.
Where do you want to go next?
I would like to go for boy bands for 4.
Oh, boy bands for 4 points. What group has 2 Mickey Mouse Club alumni in its mix? All right, you were right there with that, Lady T. What do you think?
NSYNC.
Is it NSYNC?
Yes! It's my boy. It's my boy.
All right, we got a fan here. Where do you want to take us on this board?
Show us your for 3.
All right, show us your for 3 points. Who can come on down, Becky?
Oh, Becky, you always
Becky,
get 'em. You
Becky.
just get 'em. Every time you know that is. Every time I'm running,
It does say War Gunning Man, and Hillary is the master of points. She gets the points and control the board.
May I please do famous underwear for 2?
Yes, you may. Famous underwear for 2 points. What iconic underwear brand would you find Marky Mark modeling in 1992? All right. Yes, it was indeed John. Right there, the first one after I read it. Who is it?
Is it Calvin Klein?
It is Calvin Klein.
Oh, yeah.
And that means you get to select where we go next.
Match this pose for 3.
Match this pose for 3 points. The last.
Oh,
You know what? I'm gonna read it, or I'm gonna give you a 3 count because I didn't see who all did it. Okay, 1, 2, 3. I think it was Maddie T. Maddie T, come on, match this pose.
Oh, the most unlimber person on the planet.
Oh, don't break anything.
All right.
You gotta get your hands like that. You gotta,
Yeah, you gotta get the other foot up. No.
That other foot has to be in
It's gotta be
the
up,
front.
man.
It's gotta be in the
Yeah.
Nah, dude.
Details, man.
You can do it, Maddie T. You want me to help you? Breathe. Breathe into the pose. Breathe. You can do it. You can do it. Come on, you can do it. Breathe. You want some help?
Put a little work in
Come
this
on,
one.
you can do it. Just cross your ankle. Just cross your ankle. Here we go. Your ankle. Here we go. Hands. Okay, you got it. Now your hands. Hands. There we go.
Damn, that was
Very zen there, Maddie T. I can see that was relaxing for you and for all the parties involved. All right. We have 1 point left in all 6 categories. Which
No, is winning.
do you want to try to win?
Oh, who's got 18? Oh, this is scoreboard. I didn't even see it.
Going U.S. history for 1.
All right, here we are. U.S. history for 1 point. What year was the bicentennial? All right, our history guru, T-Bonius, what year was that?
1976.
There it is, folks, 1976. And you get to pick our next category, T-Bonius. What do you think?
Let's go with Disney movies for 1.
Here we are, Disney movies
Aladdin.
for 1 point. If Elsa from Frozen got a tattoo of her personal mantra, it would say, yes, Becky with the good hair. Not only did she read it, she sang it, and you get to
Find the note, Becky.
tell us where to go next.
Well, we might as well just continue across the board with famous underwear for 1.
Do you want to sing that?
Famous underwear? Not kidding.
All right, famous underwear for 1 point. A form of pranking often used by older siblings or school bullies where the victim's underwear is forcibly pulled upwards. All right, I think the first one after it was our own Scrod. What do you got?
How about a wedgie?
Is it a wedgie? All right. Scrod, yeah. Do you speak from experience here?
Yes, babe.
All right, so not shy about that one. Where do you want to go next?
Show us your for 1.
All right, show us your for 1 point. Okay, come on now, Cookie, show us your whipping nay-nay.
You out time.
You're doing that.
She saved the whip there for the end, but there it was. And where are we?
We can go with match this pose for 1.
Match this pose for 1 point. Who can? Match this pose. All right, John, come on and show us that pose.
Name that movie.
Saturday Night Fever.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
hand it.
wait.
Oh,
Got
no, the
that
finger.
right. There you go.
There we go. Right
There it is. And our last
Yeah, you
category, before we move on to the Wheel of Fortune,
Come on,
the new
come on.
game is boy bands for 1 point. What directionally challenged UK boy band had a hit with their first single, What Makes You Beautiful? All right, first after was actually Penelope. Penelope, what we got?
One Direction.
Is it One Direction? It is. All right.
She was on the last word.
Ron, Scrub, could you please come down and spin this wheel for me here?
Absolutely.
You enthusiastic about that, Scrub.
Say no blammies. Come down with me. We are going to play Trivia Feud.
No.
Now, you can put your paddles down because this game, we're not going to need them. You are now playing with your side. So this is one family and this is one family. Now, once Hillary has read the question, the first person to ring this bell and answer with a correct answer that's anywhere on that list, their side will play. So, Penelope, No, give each other a nice friendly handshake. And a good competitive glare. You guys play your backs. Hillary, when you are ready.
All right, guys. Name an animal you would recognize by a picture of its ears.
All right, Penelope, what do you got?
Tiger.
Is Tiger on there? All right. Sorry, it is not. No, do you have a guess?
Kangaroo.
Is kangaroo on there? Sorry, no. All right, let's see. Do you have one? Happy feet? Rabbit.
Yes! Good answer! Good answer!
And that means go back to your places because this side's going to play. So, John, what do you think? What else would you recognize by its ears?
I'd say elephant.
Yes.
There it is. And Scrod, play goes to you.
How about cat?
It's a cat. Meow, meow.
Yeah.
Meow, meow. All right, Lady T, what do you got?
You got this.
Yeah! That's what how about you? A dog. How about a dog? We got cat. Is dog? All right, now we have one left, and so far no X's.
Cookie,
What do you
gonna
think?
mess up Cookie.
Let's go with pig.
Ooh, pig on there. Can I say that? No, I'm sorry, not. What do you think, Penelope? Coming back to you.
Mouse.
Oh, a
Those
mouse.
nice little round mouse ears. Sorry, it's not. All right. Coming back to Happy. Happy, what do you have?
Cow. A cow.
Oh, a cow.
Good answer!
Sorry, it's not up there. Now, you have 10 seconds to confer, and I'm going to give a shout out to our sponsors. It's the end of times that's coming. That's right, the Viking end of times, Ragnarok. So you should come on down to the Fine Arts Building on Michigan Avenue in Chicago to sharpen your axe throwing skills. You can leave your axe at home because we've got them for you. Come on down to Ragnarok axe throwing. All right, folks.
That's time.
So no, what did you guys decide on? One guess. Do you take these points?
Donkey.
Is it donkey? Lady T, if you could please come down because we are going to spin again that wheel of fortune.
Lady T is ready.
All right, we're ready to spin that wheel.
Oh, God.
No
Not
blammies,
that
no
wheel.
blammies.
No blammies.
Where the wheel stops, nobody knows. But it stops at
Snatch phrase.
snatch phrase. All right, now,
Snatch first.
Lady T, can you snatch somebody from that other side to be the competitor to play with?
You, Farrah. Come on.
All right,
She calling you out for fight.
Come on, you got
Lady
this,
T
Farrah.
and Farrah, you're gonna take these, and you're gonna face your side because you're playing with your whole side here. Now, you're gonna have 30 seconds to get. Yes, you have the same words. You're going to have 30 seconds to get your side to guess as many words on this list as possible without using any of the words on the list. You can act it out. You can use words. You just can't say any of the words on the list. You can go in whatever order you want. Your time starts now.
It goes around the ceiling and it makes Oh man, you eat. I hate them. They make me We got sunburn, application, banana peel, pogo stick, ceiling fan, and cell phone charger.
All right, they got 6. How many did you
We got
get?
twig, nightmare, cot, garden hose, sequins, bib, and escalator.
And John, who's monitoring?
I see.
All right, and they get 8. All right, well played on both sides. You all get points. And we have a new question for Trivia Feud. If I could please have Matty T and Lady T come down.
Uh-oh, tease.
All right, whenever Hillary is ready.
You got this, Matt.
You got it.
Just know, I pay for the gas.
Kindle's great. I got you.
If they don't hear it, it's their own fault.
Alright guys, name a profession where you might be bitten by a dog.
Yes, Lady T.
A dog catcher.
The dog catcher. There it is. And that means
I didn't know it was a Josh.
All right, return to your station.
No, she said if you get any of them on
Any
the board,
correct
you get the
answer.
point.
This is trivia food. And this is why you gotta listen to the directions on the board.
I can say a veterinarian.
How about a veterinarian?
Okay, let's think of what we're stealing.
All right. Scrod, what do you think? What profession might you be bitten by a dog?
Mailman.
How about a mailman?
Good answer.
Sometimes it happens. All right. Lady T was up there, so we're going to go with Cookie next. Cookie, what do you think?
Let's go with police officer.
How about a police officer? Can they?
Yes.
And that means Felicity gets the points, and it's back.
Pay for your gas too.
Trivia Feud. There you go. All right, Maddie T, come on down and spin this wheel.
Ew.
Better wait, Maddie.
Say no blammies, no blammies, no blammies.
No blammies, no blammies, no blammies.
All right, let's see where we got here. It's spin it to win it. Now, if I could have you pick a color between green, white, and blue, I think is what we have left.
Blue.
Yeah, it's green, white, and blue. Blue, if everyone could turn around to their blue drawer, this is an all play. You're playing for yourself on this one.
Yeah.
I got my glass on. I can't see now.
You're going to have 30 seconds, not using your hands, to get the ball in the basket. Can you get the ball in the basket in 30 seconds? On your mark, get set, go.
But she said not using her hands, so this is not.
You can hold it on the side of your head if you have to. All right, Scrod gets those points. Scrod gets the points.
Mine is in. Mine is in.
All right, I'll take it. Delicious.
I did it.
It is in. It totally is in.
What?
Hillary is the master of the points, and she says no. Try it again, John.
You're fighting me.
Mine keeps getting tangled.
Alyssa, what are you?
That happens.
Hey, I used to wait.
What?
And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. At the very last minute, No also gets the points. So the points go to Delish, Scrod, and No. All right.
I don't know.
And now, if I could get Cookie and Farrah, please come down for one more round of trivia.
Okay.
All right, ladies, hands behind your backs whenever Hillary is ready.
It's okay, Hillary.
You can give each other a nice competitive glare while you're here. It's always helpful.
Thank you, Helen.
Alright, if Barbie had to raise some fast cash, name something she might auction off.
Her dream house.
All right, is Greenhouse on there?
Okay, first sound doesn't count.
Sorry, it's not. Cookie, do you have a guess?
I would say her car.
How about the Barbie dream car?
Yes!
There it is. And play goes to this side. All right, Scrod, what do you think? What would Barbie auction off if she needed some quick dough?
How about Ken?
She would auction off the answer. She would. What do you
What do you
think?
say?
He's, maybe her dream boat?
How about her boat? The Barbie boat? Oh, sorry, no. All right, Cookie, we're up there. Penelope, what do you think?
Her wardrobe.
All right, extensive wardrobe of clothing. There it is, and it's too happy. All right, Happy Feet, what do you got?
Got enough of that stuff in the crowd.
Besides 2 possible correct answers and only 1 X on the
She
board.
took my answer, so.
What do you got?
Are we thinking of her talents.
Her talents?
I mean, she's her mama.
All right. Barbie has many talents, but unfortunately she's not auctioning them off. What do you think, John?
Her like makeup maybe, her accessories.
Accessories or makeup?
Makeup. Just accessories. That's
Her accessories. Sorry, no. So now another 10 seconds. You get 10 seconds to come up with a guess. You can come on down to the Fine Arts Building up in Chicago and try to escape a room with a zombie. That's right, we have you trapped in a room with a zombie for 60 minutes of frightening fun. Can you escape? Find out right here at Room Escape Adventures. All right, folks.
Going down, people.
Delish, what is your guess? What is your team's consensus?
What do you want?
Wait. Delish, not like Becky.
Barbie's pets.
She had a horse.
All right, Barbie, her animals. Would she auction off her animals? No, she holds on to them much more closely than she does to her man. So that means that this team gets those points. And it's time to swim to a fortune.
Is that
All right, Farrah, could you come on down and spin this wheel, Farrah? Farrah, come and spin the wheel. All right, no blammies, no blammies, no blammies, no blammies, no blammies. Oh, you are going to play Everyone's Got Talent. This is an exciting one. You can take this mic and give a shout out to someone at home.
Hello, Gerald.
Hello,
Adrienne. Hope to see you soon, Adrienne. Adrienne.
All right, now you're going to have 30 seconds to show us as many talents as you can. You can get 2 points for each talent you show us today, and there are many options here on this board. Now, I'd like to point out to you, Farrah, that it is really more about quantity here at the Game Show rather than quality. You have 30 seconds on your mark. Get set, go.
La la la.
1.
Run ahead. There we go.
2.
There we go.
3. 4.
And why was this next so funny? His jokes were hysterical.
5.
Is there anything else?
And she gets all 10 points. She really does have all that talent. All right. And while I take this back, let's take a look at our new categories. We are going back to playing some trivia here today.
Yes.
We have 6 new categories. They are
carbs?
Sing That Verse, Iconic Clothing Impressions, Super Challenges, Chicago Sports, and Carbs.
Carbs.
All right, Farrah, where are we going?
Carbs.
How many points?
3.
Carbs for 3 points. The cronut is a cross between what 2 breakfast carbs? All right, right there on the edge. Becky, what do you think?
Donuts and croissants.
Is it a donut and a croissant? It is, and that means you get to pick our next category. What do you think, Becky? Where do we want to go?
Chicago Sports for 3.
All right, sticking with 3 points. We're going with Chicago Sports for 3 points. This soccer team shares its name with a locally shot TV show. Yes, Farrah.
Chicago Fire.
Is it the Chicago Fire? It is. And you are on fire right now. I like the casualness with which you put out your paddle, but you were still there on time. Where do you want to go next?
Iconic clothing.
How many points?
For 3.
Iconic clothing, again, for 3 points. What was Steve Urkel's favorite clothing accessory? All right, first one after I read it was No-No. What do you think, No-No?
Suspenders.
Is it suspenders? It's suspenders, and you get those points as well as control of our board.
Super challenges for 3.
Sticking with the trend, we're going with super challenges for 3. Now, this is a special category. It's going to be a little more active. Show us this super challenge for 3 points. We are going to be playing telephone. All right, folks. Everyone is going to be playing on a side, starting with T-Bonius, as well as Happy Feet. We've all played telephone before. You're going to whisper this phrase into the ear of the person next to you. And the first team who can then whisper it correctly in my ear, correctly whispered in my ear, gets those points. On your mark, get set, go! All right. It was close. This side over here was faster, but they were looking at some candy crunching coconut leathers, and I don't think I want to know what that means. So the team that got it right this time and did win the points for that super challenge, as well as control of the board. So Penelope, since you whispered that in my ear correctly, where are you going to take us?
Let's do carbs for 4.
Carbs for 4 points. What is it called when a runner will eat a large meal, usually pasta, the night before a race? All right, Penelope.
Carbo loading.
Is it carbo loading? It is carbo loading, and you retain control of the board.
Let's do impressions for 3.
All right, now this one is a little bit different. If you can, once I've read the name of the person, if you can give us that impression, stick out your paddle, show us this impression. 4 points? Scooby-Doo. All right, the first one was Lady T. Show us your impression, Lady T.
I think that's the blog.
She is master of it, so T-Bonius, want to come on down and give us yours?
He is Scooby-Doo.
Ruh-roh.
What will it mean? There's the points as well as control of the board.
Just because I didn't say uh-oh didn't mean I didn't sound like Scooby-Doo. Don't be a bad sport.
We're going to go for Chicago sports for 5.
Chicago sports for 5 points. What is the name of Chicago's WNBA team? Yes, John. John's the only one that did it after I read the question.
The Sky.
Is it the Chicago Sky? It is the Chicago Sky.
He didn't say Chicago.
All right. And where do you want to go next?
Sing that verse for 2.
Sing that verse for 2 points. Once I've read it, can you sing the rest of this verse? Just a small town girl. All right, Becky with the good hand.
Living in a small town world. Actually, can't say that.
Not
Sorry, no, I'm going to read it one more time. Just a small town girl. Yes, Penelope.
Living in an uptown world.
All right, we're going to give it one more go. Just a small town girl. Yes, Maddie T.
Living in a lonely world.
There it is, and it is time for one more Wheel of Fortune cookie. T-Bonius, can you come on down and spin this wheel?
No glammies, no glammies, no glammies.
All right. And it is one more, spin it to win it. Okay, so your choices are green and white. Green and white.
Green.
If everyone could turn around to their green bin. You're going to be playing with the person across from you. If you could please put this Velcro vest on over your lovely sparkly vest. You should have 3 projectiles. They're either little balls of socks or little balls of green felt
Doesn't matter
material.
which way goes first.
It does not matter. They are
Can we
pretty much.
stay down or we not stay worn?
You're gonna stay on the green.
Fall and you stop.
All right. So I'm gonna give you 30 seconds. You are going to be throwing these projectiles across. Should have three. Yep, you have three. Three objects. They stick the same. Trust me.
I didn't have a ball.
You're gonna have 30 seconds. You're gonna throw them and try to stick it
No,
on
we
the
got
vest of your partner. All
look?
right. You're gonna stay on the green to throw them, but if I will give you a heads up when you can chase and find the ones that have been dropped. All right. But you're playing as a team together, so you will get points for all the balls that are on these vests together. On your mark.
Who goes first?
It's set.
I'm going first. You
Go.
Yeah, you gotta try and throw it so it's.
Okay. You're moving your body.
Now what? All right, you have 10 seconds. Pick up as many balls as you can and keep throwing.
Pick up. Hey, they took our stuff.
No, you got. Don't try. Don't.
Ready?
Yep.
But I didn't get any balls. They picked up all of them.
In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and that's it, folks. All right.
My bad.
So let's see what we have.
You understand the rules.
Happy Feet and T-Bonius got 3 balls. 3 balls for Happy and T-Bonius.
Because I'm good at this.
D and John got a total of
6.
Oh, yeah, 6.
5 because I saw him toss this one
Yeah,
from
you're
the
right.
middle of the floor.
I was rushing.
Good try, but
Pick it up.
good five. All right.
Okay.
Here we got 6. 6 for Scrod and Becky with the good hair. We have 5 for Maddie T and Lady T. We've got 7 for Farrah and Cookie. And we have 2 for Penelope and No. All right, you can take those vests and put them in the green drawer behind you.
Should we be even?
No.
Yeah, no, you can just put them in the drawer. Well, our PAs will take care of that. And by our PAs, I mean Allie and Hillary. All right.
Out of a job.
Now, John, you did have a very good technique there. Sorry, I had to take a point away from you. Where do you want to go back next on this board?
Iconic clothing for 4.
Iconic clothing for 4 points. In 2010, Lady Gaga wore a dress made out of what atypical material to the MTV Video Music Awards? All right, that was really close, but I think it was delicious.
Meat.
God.
Was it meat? Really? It was. You get those points, and you get to take us to our next category.
Let's do impressions for 5.
Impressions for 5 points. Who can give us an impression of Cher?
You could wait.
All right, I actually want to see a Cher off. Lady T, Delish,
Cher
come
off.
on down
Oh,
and give us your best Cher impression.
They say our love won't pay the rent. We won't find out until we grow.
All right.
Babe, I got you, babe.
I got you, babe.
I got you, babe.
I got you, babe.
All right, Hillary, I think this is the points. I guess. All right, Hillary agrees. And Lady T,
Chair square.
you get control of that board.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I surprised her.
Can I do iconic clothing for 5?
For 5 whole points. Can you name this iconic clothing question? In A Christmas Story, the Pink Nightmare is a nickname for what outfit? Yes, Farrah.
A bunny rabbit onesie.
Is it a bunny rabbit onesie?
And she has one and we have a picture of her in it.
Wow, that's impressive. This is clearly something. That's awesome. All right, where are we going next?
Iconic. Ooh.
Pick a 5.
Yeah, I need to pick a 5.
Say that word.
Super challenges.
Super challenges for 5.
All right, super challenges for 5 points. It's a dance-off. All right, Becky, come on down, and Cookie, come on down. You're gonna have 2 songs.
Come Becky, come Becky. It's your birthday.
Let's see this dance-off.
Uh-oh, hey, hey.
Now, who thinks the points for that challenge go to Cookie? Who thinks the points for that challenge go to Becky? I see that people are still sticking to their sides.
We are.
Who do you think gets those points?
Becky.
It's a tie.
I think it was a tie.
Now it is the last minute and 30 seconds, and we are going to go into the lightning round. Now what this means is you keep those paddles out, but I'm the one picking the questions. All right, so let's go. We sing that verse for 1 point. Do you want to build a... Yes, Becky with the good hair. All right, she gets that 1 point. And we're going to go. We sing that verse for 3 points. I can't get no. I believe the first person after it was...
Satisfaction.
All right, and he gets those 3 points. Now let's move on to iconic clothing for 2 points. Iconic clothing for 2 points. What color was Michael Jackson's jacket in the Thriller video? All right, a lot of people had it, but I think it was Cookie. Red. Was it red? It was red. And here we go into one more question. Let's get the impressions for 2 points. Impressions for 2 points. Who can give us Mr. T? Farrah was the fastest one. Farrah, give us your best, Mr. T.
You ain't stupid. What you talking about? Goodness.
No! Unfortunately, that is the wrong character, and that's not Timonius. Timonius, can you give us Mr. T?
I pity the fool.
And I pity the fool who didn't get that answer correct. So we are going to go now to Chicago Sports for 4 points. Chicago Sports for 4 points. How many championships have the Blackhawks won? All right, Maddie T.
3.
Is it 3? No, it's not. Becky.
4.
Is it 4? One more guess. Scrod.
5.
Is it 5? No, how many was it? 6. It was 6, and we have one last thing we are going to do. Super challenges for 1 point. All right, it is the middle name challenge. You are again playing with your side. All right, so I'm going to give you 15 seconds, and you are going to put yourselves in order by your middle name alphabetically, starting with A to Z. And if you don't have a middle name, you'll go above the A, all right?
Can we step off the green or no?
Yeah, you can step off the green. You're going to be putting yourselves in order.
No, you're first.
Whoever does it first gets the points. On your mark, get set, go!
Middle name.
You don't have a middle name. I'm AI. I'm AI. What are you? You don't have a middle name?
Are you ready? All right. And what is your middle name?
I don't have one.
Don't have one.
Aiden.
Ariana.
Catherine. With a K.
All right, and we got over here.
Anthony.
Christopher.
Claire.
Cheryl.
Desmond.
Elaine.
With an E? Awesome, and that was too fast for me to tell. Hillary, could you tell the difference? Otherwise, I think it is a tie and everyone gets the points. All right, so that is it, folks, for the Game Show. Game Show, please return to your podiums while Hillary tallies the points. Becky with the good hair, if you win today, where are you going to go next?
Ooh. I'm taking the whole family to London.
Wow, Harry Potter and London. She's a popular one with this family.
No.
All right, Delish.
Oh.
Now I'm asking you, where would you go?
My backyard.
Her backyard. She's got really high hopes there for winning this today. And I'll ask one more person, Penelope, if you win this, where are you going to go?
Ooh, long walk on the beach.
Walk on the beach. I feel like we're making a dating video here. But we have many options for who could be winning the Game Show King or Queen crown. Hillary, are you ready?
Yep.
All right.
All right, folks. With 48 points in third place, we got Becky with the good hair.
You trapped in a room with a zombie.
right, in second place with 49 points, just ahead, Farrah Fawcett.
You also win. Tickets to Judge Round Zombie.
And then just 2 points ahead of her with 51. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Queen Cookie.